Hello, welcome to Knitting Nicely. I'm Danielle Chauvet, your knitting coach. Today we're going to learn how to do a 1x1 LPC, that's moving stitches from right to left on a stockinette background. So as you can see, those one stitches are moving from right to left, and it's on a reverse stockinette background. There's the reverse stockinette, and there's the one stitches moving across the work. So first I'm going to do a couple of border stitches, and then I'm doing my reverse stockinette. Now this is the stitch that I want to move. So I'm going to slip my right needle through the back of the second stitch and purl it through the back. Then I'm going to knit the first stitch and then slip those two stitches off. Then I'm going to do some more reverse stockinette until I get to the stitch I want to move. And I'm going to go through the back of the second stitch. You can see that second stitch there. I'm going through the back of it, and I'm going to purl through it. You can see that? I'm going to purl through that stitch, leave it on the needle, move my working yarn to the back, and then knit the first stitch through the front. And then I'll slip the two stitches off. And then I do my reverse stockinette and my border stitches. Now when I'm moving a stitch across the front of my work like this, I only do one wrong side row between moving the stitches. So here's my wrong side row. It's just basically knitting until I get to the stitch that I'm moving, and I purl through that stitch and then knit across till I get to the stitch I'm moving again, and I'll purl through that stitch and then knit the rest of the stitches. Now I'm ready to move my stitches one stitch over again, but this time I'm going to show you how to do it with an extra needle. So here's my border stitches, here's my reverse stockinette, and then I'm at the stitch I want to move. So I'm going to slip my extra needle in through the front of that stitch and hold it to the front, purl through that second stitch, and then slip the stitch from my extra needle back onto the left stitch, or back onto the left needle, and then knit it. Let's do it again. So my reverse stockinette till I get to the stitch I want to move, slip it onto my extra needle and hold it in front. Then I do a purl stitch. Then I move the extra stitch back onto my left needle so that I can knit it. And there you go. Moving stitches from right to left. It's called a 1x1 LPC. Thanks for watching. If you are enjoying Knitting Nicely's videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you can catch all the great knitting tips.